love nobody. Streets don't love nobody. The streets don't love nobody. Fuck around and be another body. The killing ain't nothing but a hobby. The streets don't love nobody. Streets don't love nobody. Fuck around and be another body. Killing ain't nothing but a hobby. Streets don't love nobody.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of what we call Sin City Presents Vibing.
Sundays.
On Sundays, y'all know who it is. Your boy Cass. Got my man Frank Thomas with me. Y'all know we do every Sunday, man. We kick back, have us a little sip. Just kick the Willie Bobo, as they say.
Sponsored by.
I don't know. We ain't
getting paid yet. We ain't getting paid yet. All right, we ain't sponsored.
Right, we ain't sponsored yet.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, player?
Y'all know
You
how
got
we
it,
do.
man.
Oh, wait. Well, let's give a shout out to Capo. I see you in the hoodie, man. That hoodie looking hard right there.
Man. Man, tight, right.
Quick.
What up, Tracy? How you doing?
Word.
Man, I say, man, you know, we're still rocking that Sin City jerseys too. Yeah, we got them all. Hey,
I see you.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Hey, we got the lane. Hey.
Love
Yeah, I was
music.
wondering about that lane, man.
Live above my enemies. Learn, achieve, master, excel. You know what I'm saying?
See, once you take control of the name, it's easy. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
But now, chill. I want to holler at you about something, man. We were just sitting here rapping about it. Want to talk about moguls and being one.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna throw one out to you, and I'm gonna ask you what's your thought on him. I'm gonna start off first.
Okay.
Suge Knight.
I knew you was gonna start with Suge Knight first, man. I don't know why. Just my spirit says gonna start with Suge. Man, you know Suge, man. He was a very intelligent man, but I believe he allowed the people he was affiliated with. He wanted to be part of that street life. You know, he grew up amongst the street people, but he wasn't street people. You feel me? And sometimes, man, when you start living that lifestyle, man, and being around them things, that's the stuff you aspire to be, especially when you get money. Like a lot of people back in the days who was balling, but they didn't come from the streets. As soon as they started balling, they started acting tough. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing that Suge Knight did, man. And unfortunately, man, he allowed that aspect of his life overshadow how truly smart he was and how revolutionary he was in his business aspects.
Word up.
Okay. I totally agree with you. I totally agree because, like, when they first came out, man, when Death Row first hit out, I'm like, oh shit, you know, everybody like Drake got to do record label.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you know, you got Snoop, the Dog Pound. I'm like, okay, Drake doing this thing. This shit exploding. Then the infamous day, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I never knew who Suge Knight was until the Source Awards. I never knew who the fuck Suge Knight was. I see this big motherfucker come walking up in all this red. You don't want everybody in your videos. You don't want your CEO dancing in your videos. Come to Death Row. I said, damn, Dre let his bodyguard do all that talking. I said, all right. Next thing you know, Suge on everything. I see the Source magazine, this motherfucker big red suit on, Rolls Royce. I'm like, so wait a minute. Dre don't own that motherfucker by himself? Which I feel like it kind of took away the mystique. Cause see, once everybody just thought Dre was owning it, shit, it was cool. Motherfuckers fucked with Dre. Man, nobody know who the fuck Suge was. Well, the average motherfucker didn't know who Suge was. Any motherfuckers in the record industry knew, but we didn't know. So I think like once and then now he when you want to be bigger than the artist, that's when the problem comes.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna give you number 2.
Hold up, let me get up in there.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You good. I just because that's interesting that you say that, because until I watched Straight Outta Compton, the movie, I never knew that Dre had a hand in Death Row. I always thought it was Suge and homeboy, I can't think of his name, who went to jail.
Harry O.
Right, who fronted him the money. You know what I'm saying? I never knew that Dre was involved in that aspect of the record label aspect. I thought that, it was Suge, that was his baby, and he brought Dre over there to make it what it became.
Nah, when that Chronic first came out, you didn't even know Suge's name was never mentioned. Suge's name, it was shit. Drake just started Death Row Records, which was smart on their behalf because nobody knew who the fuck Suge was.
Right.
Dre the front man.
Right.
See, I was out there in Cali when they were starting to make their moves and stuff, so everybody in Cali knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? In California, it wasn't no secret, and it wasn't no secret that, not only did Harry O throw money that way, but a lot of Crips that was on the side of the dudes that was the what's the name? It was other brothers that was down with them that threw money that way too. The ones that folks that killed Tupac.
Damn.
Orlando Anderson and a lot of people from Nate said. A lot of people from Nate said had a lot of money too, man. So it was some other people that had involvements in it, but Harry O was like the main business. He was like the main financier of the group. But man,
he dropped $1 million.
Yeah. Not just $1 million, but he dropped his name behind. His name meant more than that money.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So he was able to move to different locations that the average person couldn't move far as the industry was concerned.
And okay, so I'm gonna hit you with another name. You gotta turn that back. You do that every week.
My bad. I'm trying to share it. Hey, y'all like and share the episode as we doing it. My bad. We're gonna get it up out of there. My bad.
I gotta figure out how to share it too, man, because I don't know how to share it yet to the end.
I got you. My bad. All the time with Chill be talking to.
You're right. You do it every week. All right, so throw another one out there. Jay Prince.
Oh, that's the man. Jay Prince. I think he did what a lot of CEOs, how it should have been done. A lot of people, he put together a thing and he had a passion for it, man, and he was no nonsense about it. And his name just ring bells all across the board for being a stand-up kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Even though everybody didn't make the money that they wanted to make with Jay Prince, but at the same time, he didn't mess nobody over neither. You know what I'm saying? And he allowed people to expound and be who they truly were. And he put a genre on the map of rap that still haven't been surpassed to this day. You feel me? So Jay Prince, he's the top of the ladder right now as far as across the board.
Right.
Even from the very beginning.
Go ahead.
I just want to say one more thing about Suge, because I just want to say this last thing, because I feel like, with Snoop coming out saying you want to buy Death Row Records. First, I want to go back and just say, when you hear the name Death Row in the time where, it came out, that's probably one of the hardest record label names ever to me. I don't think no other record label name compare, because I feel like it definitely described the energy of what was going on in the 90s. And I feel like that's so special. But I feel like when Snoop said that and how people coming out with their stories and really discrediting Suge, not to say whether he was, that nigga in the streets or not, but just to say what he did for the game. Who he put out in the game. I feel like y'all not going to erase his history because he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the nigga that went in the labels and fought for niggas before Cube went in there with bats with his niggas. Before other niggas started went in the buildings, strong-arming these white niggas, had niggas pissing on themselves, hanging niggas over balconies, that shit was important. You know what I'm saying?
It was now, but my thing is, all right. At those times, those measures was, I mean, he did what he felt he had to do.
It was extreme.
Right, and then my whole thing is, all right, you got what you wanted.
Right.
Now, at some point in time, you gotta play ball with these boys. You gotta play ball. You're not finna sit here and keep thinking you gonna run Jimmy Iovine out of motherfucking Interscope. You're not gonna do it.
Nah,
That man money too long and he too powerful of a person that you think you gonna run him out. Oh, well, I'm gonna take. And see, here's my thing. Well, I'm gonna take my artist. Let's be truthful, y'all. It's another Tupac coming at any given time. It's another Snoop coming at any other given time. I mean,
Snoop.
No, what I'm saying is back then, I mean,
Okay.
motherfuckers was going, man. Motherfuckers was striving to be better. Motherfucker didn't want, man, motherfucker wasn't gonna sit there back then. When nobody gonna tell that they're gonna say, well, Tupac a better rapper than me. Shit, them motherfucker like shit. I mean, I can get this motherfucker. The motherfucker was going. Motherfucker was hungry.
No, and that's a fact. But you know what solidified Tupac place in time? You felt his bars. Because Tupac wasn't no metaphor nigga. He wasn't no Biggie braggadocious type nigga. But you felt what he was saying. And that type of person, because like me being a nigga that follow battle rap, I can weed out who just rapping nice and who I can really feel what they saying from a pain perspective. And that's different. That's special. That's unique. You ain't gonna get that from everybody. But the time that he came in, I ain't saying the other niggas weren't doing that. I ain't saying that. I definitely will give you that. But Tupac was special though. He was special.
And then when you put the machine like Death Row behind it, what could you do? Now, like I said, now as far as Jay Prince, Jay Prince still here to this day because he knew what the fuck to do. Look here. It's about my artists. I'm finna let Scarface shine. I'm finna let Willie D shine. I got a fucking midget over here shooting his eye out. I'm crazy than a motherfucker. I mean, but it's the truth. Fuck it. How much? Dude, I got these three fools right here. One a Mark Manic Depressive, one is a motherfucking psychopath, and the other one, schizophrenic.
Right.
Oh, and they telling y'all they this.
Hey, I want to say that Ghetto Boys cover with Bushwick Bill in the hospital, one of the hardest covers.
And it was some real
ever be made. One of the hardest covers. To know that Jay Prince, that mastermind, that said, "No, take this picture right here." I don't think they understood the vision, but that's one of the hardest covers right there. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put that out. And to piggyback off you with Jay Prince was a very intelligent. All of these men are very intelligent that we're going to touch upon, but he was very intelligent. And I feel like Master P took a real copy out of his book. We're going to get to him next, probably. Real copy out of his book because he understood that beyond music, you got to have structure. And I feel like Jay Prince had a real structure beyond music. That's another reason why he survived in the times, because I'll be following these dudes on YouTube who talk about investments, and they've been trying to get Jay Prince on the show just for the success that he's garnered over the years. They some innocent niggas. They not street niggas at all. They investment guys, but they was trying to get a meeting with him. They said they wanted to talk to him, and 20 guys and surrounded them, and they ain't even realize how he was really moving. They ain't even realize. That right there just show you the structure that he still got built and he maintains. That's so important because it's more than rappers and all this street beef he got to worry about. You know?
All right, okay.
But yeah, what you got on the subject, chill with Jay Prince?
Well, Jay Prince, man, he one of the few rappers that actually went against the federal government and came out successful. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but he had congressmen and everybody. Once they started coming at him, he went at them, with the authority of not just God on his side, but he went at them with the authority of, I'm a strong black man and I stand on my morals and my principles, and I'm not gonna cower to whatever you say or do and come at me. And even when they try to come at him with force, he came back with enough force to show that I'm not going. You're not gonna just send no assassins or anybody out to just kill me on the whim and think it's gonna be okay.
Right.
And the only other person I know did something like that, to be honest with you, is the Mr. Louis Farrakhan. To be honest.
And his saying was just, hey, if you want to go to war, I'll take you to war. Hey,
yeah,
that was it. Yeah, that was it.
And then how he championed for the chairman Larry Hoover, man, all these years, because I don't know if you remember, Zach, when we had that when they did the 21st century thing, they were doing the voting, and old boy Gator had came to Gary, and they was going around.
Huh? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
I was on the committee for that, man. We had went and did a lot of talking, man. That was when they had ghettos. What was that? The clothing where they had ghetto wear, I think it was something like that. But anyway, they did a lot of that campaign during that time period. Yeah. So that was a big movement, man, and that was one of the main reasons they actually came with that federal case against Larry Hoover, because they seen the political aspects that Jay Prince and everybody was trying to put behind that movement to transfer everybody from gangster disciple to growth and development. And they seen that growth and development was start doing just like Mayor Daley them did when they went from being the Irish, the Irish thugs or whatever, the Polish thugs to political thugs. So, that was something that, like I said, Jay Prince, he was more than just a CEO. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I say, man, now I'm gonna hit you with another one. We're gonna get to peace. But Dame Dash.
Let's get to it.
Now, Dame Dash is very intelligent too, man. But I believe the thing with Dame Dash, what rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, was his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I think his loudness sometimes overshadowed his true abilities, his thought process. And once he got going, he would see things that, of course, that we're not seeing, and he would see the divide and conquer amongst the different elements and everything. But because he fell victim to what made him popular, because him being boisterous like that is what was able to get everybody through the door. But then at the time, like you said earlier, Cass, sometimes you got to know when to back up. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said earlier, sometimes you got to know how to deal with them white people and not scare them off by being too boisterous. And I don't think he mastered. He hadn't mastered that at that moment.
I agree with everything you said. My one word for Dame Dash, educated asshole.
Yeah.
He out-talked himself out of so much shit, man. And like he tried to make it look like look. I understand him and Jay-Z came in this together once again. Shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought when he came out, I thought he was the hype man.
Yeah.
He on every video.
Everyone. Or just in the video.
Just dancing.
For whatever reason.
Okay, he got a nice little hype man with him.
But you didn't see Biggs though. You didn't see Biggs.
They said they had you seen Biggs in one video. And they had to damn near break his arm to get him just to get in that one scene.
Yeah, I believe that.
They say he like, man, man, get your ass by the car, man. So he like, man, look, that's y'all shit. I'm in the back.
Right.
You know I ain't no rapper. I ain't trying to be no rapper. And like I said, I really thought Rockefeller was Jay-Z's. And then all of a sudden, here comes Dame Dash. I'm the CEO. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. That's why I said a lot of people, I call it the Dame Dash Suge Puffy syndrome.
Yeah.
And it's like when you try to be bigger than your artists are the ones that gotta shine. You trying to be bigger than the motherfucker you promoting. You know what I'm saying? You just fucked the whole game up.
I say more Puffy and Dame than Suge. I ain't really see Suge in a lot of videos.
No, you ain't see Suge in no videos, but what you did see every time you turn around, Suge doing the interviews, Suge in the media, Suge doing this, Suge that jumped on this motherfucker, Suge that jumped on that motherfucker, and then when he got Pac, oh shit. He just kicked everybody up. Like, I don't need nobody. I got this motherfucker. Wherever you saw Pac, you saw Suge. It was just too much. It was too much exposure for him.
I'm piggybacking off what you said, Chill, and you, Cass. I agree with both of y'all. I definitely feel like Dame let his mouth get the best of him because it did take away from the intelligence that he held and even the visionary that he was, because he built that label up good. He got a lot of good artists over there. He made Rockefeller into a powerhouse over there.
And it was a powerhouse. It was a powerhouse label.
He had a lot of good artists over there, and the ways of how we've seen it through the times of Bad Boy, Death Row, you know what I'm saying, Def Jam, you know what I'm saying. He built it up to a way that Rockefeller was his own rock, in a sense. In the game, he solidified that. But like you said, he was doing a lot, and that was ultimately his downfall as to what he could have been, as far as just being respected in the light of others. Because now, you know, he done been blackballed out the game, and probably if it weren't for Kanye, you know what I'm saying, he probably wouldn't be, in the position he is now. You know what I'm saying?
Network. I mean, I don't know how true the network is when they post, but shit, that motherfucker ain't got too much more money than we got. You know what I'm saying?
I think he got a little money because that be slanted on Google.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
But I agree with what you're saying, though. He definitely should be in a place where he should be sitting pretty. You know what I'm saying? He definitely should be in a different place from what he done gave to the game as far as building that record label up. You know what I'm saying? But like y'all said, he was his own downfall. And it's messed up because even just mentioning these three names that we did, from Jay Prince to Dame, to Suge, we ain't got the Diddy yet. But even just mentioning those names, just to know that if a conversation was had about them, forming a union or just forming something like a conglomerate, you know what I'm saying? It's a shame to see that couldn't come to be. You know what I'm saying? Because the power that would have exuded.
Well, see, they tried that. They tried that with Death Row, Murder Inc., and Rap-A-Lot. They tried to do their own distribution company, and that's when Suge Knight team got hot. That's when the feds started coming at Rap-A-Lot real heavy, and then that's when the feds started investigating Murder Inc. That's when they had Murder Inc. That's when they used all their money trying to stay out of prison, and then all the rappers that everything that what's name was doing kind of went Death Row. That's when they stuff really started declining. And then because they started trying to do distribution, that would have knocked the old money out the way. Because every young rapper, every young person that was going to try to do anything was going to try to go through them.
Exactly. Hey, man, that wasn't no coincidence.
It was all planned.
Exactly. That man,
oh, definitely. They already knew. Look,
they don't want this power to happen, man.
You think they gonna let this money come to so you mean tell me we finna lose $1 billion business to these motherfuckers? No. Like I said, I just looked it up, man. They got this motherfucker net worth at $10,000 because he can't even pay his child support.
Right.
Dude. But like I think we all in agreement that his mouth, he shot himself in the foot.
That's a fact.
All right, so now since we on the motherfucking Flash, you gotta go to the Diddy.
Take that.
Man, Diddy, man, to quote Jada Kiss, Diddy a pencil gangster. You better have your paperwork correct, and you better know what you talking about, because you signed a dollar line with Puffy, with Diddy, with the man, it's a wrap. He gonna, once again, every person y'all name is very intelligent. You know what I'm talking about? But Puffy was like, and he's not as soft as everybody think he is. You know, Puffy remind me of them West Side Chicago people, man. You know, them West Side boys, South Side, they was always rowdy in your grill, and them West Side guys was, shoot you around the corner, you ain't paying attention.
Right,
You know what I'm talking about? And that's how Puffy is. I ain't gonna come at you directly. I send somebody else at you so far removed from me that about time you really have what's going on, it's too late. But Puffy, man, Puffy he is instrumental in the process of showing people how to be a young mogul based off of everybody y'all mentioned before, namely Jay Prince. Jay Prince was like, Tony Draper and Luther Campbell, they were the ones that set that blueprint. And they followed all them dudes and followed, the Motown sound and the Philly sound. And they just expound on that, man, and took it to the next level.
I want, because I wasn't even thinking about that name, Tony Draper. I want you to expound on that a little bit because a lot of people, especially my age, don't know about Tony Draper.
Suave House. Oh, we're gonna get to him too.
I don't know too much about him. I did want to say one thing about Diddy that stand alone from other moguls that we discussing, and that was Diddy. Well, maybe not Pete, and we ain't got to him yet, but Diddy was a hustler. Because Diddy, he found to make money in every industry of the game, from Ciroc to clothes. You know what I'm saying? He really separated himself on a different hustle aspect.
Because he knew that. Look here, man. I'm gonna tell you like this: when the AMAs come up, and I'm the motherfucker, I'm the CEO, and I book we need an artist to come from Sin City. Right, now I got you and I got Chill.
Right.
Now you would think the thing is, well, let me see who I'm gonna book. Am I gonna book Frank or am I gonna book Chill? Who got the hottest album out? Who got the hottest art? Who's the hottest right now? That what I would base my shit on. I'd be like, okay, let me base it on who the hottest right now. That motherfucker booked himself.
Yeah.
I'm booking myself. Dude, you got 4 artists that's in the top 5, and you book yourself? Take that. Bad boy.
Hey, but that just showed you what he felt about himself. He was you see that Dame Dash
artist.
He did the same thing that Dame Dash did, except he was able to capitalize off of it and not rub people the wrong way. And he captured every aspect of the party. You see what I'm saying? Like you just said earlier, who am I gonna pick? He said, okay, we're gonna need to drink at this party. We're gonna need some women at this party. We're gonna need to rock the party. We're gonna need to be dressed up in this party. We're gonna need to eat at this party. So every aspect of the party, he said, I need my hands in everything that's gonna make the party jump. And that's how he built his empire.
Yeah, but you at the same time, as quick as you built it, because don't nobody go to Bad Boy to be on the record label.
No,
he ain't had no artists in.
The last big one he had was.
I was like, it was the last big artist that he even had.
That's 8Ball.
Dion. He had Dion.
I just that hot fire. He couldn't even let them give it shine.
No.
That line, I spit that hot fire by.
He brought back 8Ball MJG. He gave them life again. He gave Bad Boy life for the last time.
But he penciled once again. He put the pencil to him, just like he did New Edition. He put the pencil to him.
I forgot about that.
Ain't we finna get signed? They was the ones saying it. That's who I heard it from. They said, "Well, damn, all right, we got this nice little song out. AMA's coming out. He booked himself."
Yeah. That's Diddy for you.
But
you know what I will say is, Diddy was kind of a real star, even beyond just being a mogul. He knew how to be a star, I should say. He knew how to be a star. He knew how to handle them lights. He knew what to say in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And I would give him that credit as far as, himself. I ain't said it was the right thing to do, But Diddy knew how to be a star. He definitely had star power.
Yeah, but
beyond just being a mogul.
man, you got a whole motherfucking
Roster.
slew of you got a roster of motherfuckers. You gonna book yourself? I just felt that dead ass wrong.
That's
but
fact.
All right, so let's move on. Let's move on.
Well, let's get to Tony Draper before we go to the next anybody else. I want to hear y'all elaborate.
I want to see T. Draper was I feel like T. Draper is an honorable mention.
Okay.
Suave House did their thing. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so who was on Suave House roster real quick to get
okay, yeah, 8Ball, MJG, Crime Balls, Tila.
Okay.
Crime. Wait a minute, hold on. 8Ball, MJG, Tila, Crime Balls, Mr. Mike, South Circle. Relatively, then motherfucker, like they said, the motherfucker stole the money.
And this Texas, right?
He was from Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
Texas.
Right. Sure. What you got for us on Tony Draper, Chill?
Man, you know, like you said, Tony Draper, he was a visionary as well, man. You know, and he put that he put them different elements of the rap. You know, the players. You know, he put the the gangster with far as Crime Boss. And then he put that OG player together, with 8Ball MJG. But like they said, man, the money ain't right and they ain't doing the books right. It's gonna eventually crumble.
And that's
and he had to win his squad. And he had some producers, because one of the producers came to Gary and wanted to do, like we talked about before. Wanted to do the MCGs and the rest of it, wanted to do our stuff. Old boy Will. His name was Will. He did Crime Boss music. But niggas didn't want to mess with him.
What about Homeboy used to harmonize on the mic? I think he was with him too. Can't think of his name for shit.
Man, I was smoking a lot back then, so I don't remember too many of them names, man.
Right, I was like,
it's one nigga I can't think of. He used to sing a little bit. It's on the tip of my tongue. He's gonna come to me for the show over. But I can't think of his name right now. I want to say he was with Suave House. I don't know if he was with Suave House or he was with Jay Prince. But he was the only nigga besides Nate Dogg who would get on the hook and he'd lay
Zero.
Zero.
He was Rap a Lot.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Rap a Lot. Yeah, Rap a Lot.
Zero. Okay.
Oh yeah, Zero's cold. Zero's cold. He on that face too.
Yeah. And see, I say T. Draper, he had a hell of a squad, but he didn't do right by it. Yeah. Shit. They like he took the money and jetted.
So who we got next? And you know what? It's messed up to say because Diddy still run off that format, but that was the game. That was the game. Everybody was giving everybody the same contract damn near. I ain't gonna say maybe Jay Prince was a little different, but I don't know. But everybody was getting the same contract as far as they weren't getting all their money.
Back in the days, Jay Prince tried to get Concord like $1 million, right? CCA.
Yeah,
damn, I didn't know that.
But the contract wasn't 100%. You know what I'm saying? And what I tell people, man, I know them contracts sometimes, depending on your circumstances, is not what you really want. But sometimes them contracts can save you from indictments, can save you from death. It can save you from a lot of different things. It's just that what you make of it after you get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you going the straight and narrow and you ain't worried about no police or no niggas on your trail, then of course hold out. But if you know that it might be over with tomorrow, sometimes you gotta make that choice. Say, do I go with this protection and take this little amount of money and have the best lawyers and the best goons on my side for right now, and then I'll build later on down the line? Right. I mean, that's just me. That's just how I think. Sometimes you gotta take that fall back.
Without saying it, I see what you're saying.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Just to elaborate on that a little bit, it's hard to dangle money in a nigga's face who already getting money.
Yeah, it is. But like, definitely you gotta start thinking. Definitely guys. I mean, don't get it twisted. You're right. But sometimes you gotta think beyond the money. Sometimes, because sometimes it's like, man, okay, this money fine. I'm getting this money, and I'm getting more money he offering me. But at the same time, not just in their case, but anybody's case. But sometimes,
that be done. We just say it in general.
In general, because a lot of guys, a lot of guys out there, man, be like, we're gonna get on Master P in a minute. So I wait there for Master P. I'll wait till we get on Master P.
Yeah, right to him now.
Bring it back.
That's who we headed to next. P.
And you know what? Before we get into P, before y'all get into it, y'all got more to elaborate. P, as far as a mogul and a record label, is the only nigga where I feel like I ain't heard nobody complain about they cut.
Well, now hold on now.
That's just me. I ain't heard nobody complain about
a lot of them did. A lot of them did complain about it. That's why a lot of them left.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't paying what he's supposed to pay. Like Mystical, shit. The way from my understanding, shit. Only motherfucker that really got. I mean, I'm just saying, just listening to interviews and all that shit. Only motherfucker got paid any money was Silk.
But what I will say, I ain't never heard me an ex complain.
Oh no,
Servo.
Oh no, shit. Servo complain like a motherfucker.
Okay, I gotta look at the interview. I ain't never see it. I'm just saying that
him, because they did a whole tour. It was called I don't know if you remember this, Chill. Yeah, it was called the Off the Tank tour.
And they came to Gary, right?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Gary, yeah.
It was called the Off the Tank tour. Because all the motherfuckers that they felt like he fucked over, it was Mystical, Servo. Oh man, it was a whole bunch of them, man.
Fiend was in there too.
Fiend, yeah, Fiend. Fiend. It's the Womp. Yeah, all of them. They was all on that shit, man.
So we talking about P now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, let me say this one thing, and with P, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you go. The same thing that made me love him is the same thing that made me hate him.
Wait. Bro, what that mean now? What that mean when you say that?
Meaning, when he first came out, oh shit. Golden Platinum. Hey, wait a minute now. I mean, Silk got one coming out next month. Mystical got one coming out next month. C Murder got one coming out next month. All right, now we 12 months in. Oh god damn, they got here come another No Limit.
Last time be my name.
Oh,
like I'm trapped in this game.
God damn, another No Limit.
Talk to him.
But it was like it was just starting to sound all alike. It was just like, oh man, these motherfuckers. Like I said, the same thing that made me love them, made me hate them. All right, now, goddamn, I'm tired of this shit.
Shout out to Beats by the Pound. Shout out to these M-House producers.
Oh, I love Beats by the Pound.
Shout out to them.
But it was just like it was just too much. I'm just speaking on myself. It was just too much for me. I got tired of hearing. And then it's 12 motherfuckers on each. God damn, man. Can you rap on? Can you do one song by yourself?
Hey, shout out to the Sons of Funk.
I'm gonna sit right there. But
shout out to the Sons of Funk.
That was just my problem. Like I said, the same thing that made me love him made me hate him. And that was just that. God damn, give us a break.
Every month, though.
Yeah.
Every month he kept us fed. Every month.
Well, I was full. Tired of being fed with that shit.
What you got for us, Chill?
P, man, what y'all said earlier about how P mimicked Tony Draper, Luther Campbell, and rap a lot. He mimicked what they did, and then on top of once again, he was very intelligent as well. He wasn't just a dumb dude. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, when they started falling off, he didn't really want to pay the producers and everybody money because he felt like, he got to the point where, when you start getting that money, man, you get to a certain amount of money, you want to just keep as much as you can to yourself, which be sometimes you got to spread that wealth. You know what I'm talking about? Exactly. But with P, P, man, he just, when he brought a new hustle mentality to the game that, he got from the Bay Area. And when he came back down south with that Bay Area hustle, they weren't ready for it. The country wasn't ready for it. You know what I'm talking about? And then he also was able to capitalize off the void of Tupac being missing. You know what I'm saying? He capitalized off that. Like y'all said earlier, he wasn't the best rapper, but you felt him. You felt what he had to say. And then he did oversaturate the game, He oversaturated the game, but you got to realize by the time he oversaturated the game, he had got kind of bigger than the game. He started venturing off into TVs, movies, and all that stuff. But when he got into the NBA, like they were saying in the documentaries they had, when he got into the NBA or tried to get into the NBA, that's when the business of No Limit started falling by the wayside because it was nobody else to push that machine the way he pushed it. Because his focus was, I want to be an NBA player, and that's when the machine started crumbling. You know what I'm saying? And that's when they all jumped off the table.
That motherfucker was running with the camera. Friendly. But here's the thing: when he put that motherfucking movie out, he sold a million copies.
About it.
Hey,
I know he got $20 out of me. I bought it.
I bought it a couple times.
I'm About It is one of the hardest hood movies we got in black cinema. Let's just make that clear. And I know Ivanhoe could have made one. I know it. You know what I'm saying? I see Chill face. I know it.
Oh shit! Wait
back in Chill days.
Hold on now. We got
you got Cass right there.
Well, I'll say shouts out to Sin City now because we
yeah. And then you got Kid folks moving silent.
Hey, right? I say shit.
And you know what though, man? Hey, Frankie, to answer your question, I was taught by the OGs when I first started rapping. Every OG came to me and said, "You ain't gonna be talking about what we doing out here, are you?" That's the first thing everybody said to me. From the top niggas to the niggas that was, above me. Don't be talking about what we doing out here. That's that snitching. And we don't tolerate that out here. Yeah. And that was the format. It wasn't gonna be no cameras, wasn't gonna be no lights action. It wasn't gonna be none of that. You feel me?
Just imagine if
Ivanhoe, I'm About It.
We could have just actually just got them to get on board and understand, all right, man, this is gonna be the new wave.
Man, but listen though, look at all the other hoods. Look at all the other hoods that put themselves out there like that, and how many of they people, man, the whole hoods got indicted.
You know what?
Only people that went to jail in Ivanhoe was the people who went to jail on their own accord. They went to jail for what they did, not for a collective.
That's a fact.
True.
But when you saw About It though, I know in y'all heart, y'all was like, God damn, that's us.
You know what I thought? You know what I thought, man? When I saw New Jack City, I said, that's Ivanhoe right there. When I saw New Jack City, and I was in California, my boys, I said, man, that's my neighborhood right there, man, all day long.
See, that New Jack City, here's the thing about New Jack. New Jack City was a movie, and I'm with you on that. I'm like, shit, I'm pointing motherfuckers out. That's such and such, that's such and such, that's such and such, that's such and such. But at the end of the day, I knew it was a movie.
Right.
I'm like, this is a movie. But when I seen About It, I'm like, oh, that's us. That's us all day. We can do this.
Shit. The realness.
And in my mind, right then and there, I'm like, I can do this.
Hey, man, me being a kid, as soon as you cut the movie out, all you see is pussy popping. You know what that did to me? He knew what he was doing. The pussy popping. As soon as you come on, he got all already.
I wrote a script. Shit. I wrote a script back then. When About It came out, I wrote a script back then.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yep.
I wrote
when they came to Gary, man, we met them, me Gangster, and Mike McCoy. They was at Mic Check. We went down there, man, and I got the autographs and everything. It was Silk and Master P and Master P right hand man, and me and Gangster walked in. Remember the old Ivanhoe handshake? It was like 10 minutes long. We started doing that to each other, and
it sounded like I was at the Village.
Huh?
Was y'all at the Village? What do you about?
No, that Mic Check. It was that Mic Check.
I got you.
And we went in there, man. Guys autographing everything, man. And I'm hollering at them, and I'm like, yeah, P, we rapping everything too, man. We have no mafia, man. We doing the hoodie call and everything. And then Master P boy was like, I hear you and Gangster talking, but I want to hear your boys say something. And Mike McCoy was always laid back and cool.
Yeah, he always
like, nah,
quiet.
man, I'm good. I ain't got nothing to say. And they was like, man, y'all coming here like that, man. Everybody got to come strong like that. Everybody got to come, ain't gonna be no, I'm cool. He said, y'all come in front of the opportunity, man. Everybody got to be able to spit and just, if nothing else, had the gift of gab. You feel me? And that's when like I said, I used to go, man, spots and meet a lot of them different brothers, man. See them in different parts of the country when my family used to travel. And man, and I can tell you, man, every last one of them dudes I didn't run into them as like, oh my God, there go Master P, there go something. I came to like, hey, what's up, fam? How you doing? Chill, we have no mafia. And I'll walk off. And then I see him again in another part of the country. Hey, what's up, fam? Chill, we have no mafia, baby bees. I love you doing, man. And keep it moving. And then by the time you see him again, and that goes with any of them, they start want to talk to you after that. After that, it's like, hey, let me hug you for a minute, man. Woo. You feel me? So, and all them brothers y'all done mentioned so far, the ones I done been kind of around them or in proximity with people that been with them, you never approach them like they the stars. They want that admiration, but at the same time, they want that realness too. And if you come to them, they're real, like, man, I ain't here to sweat you, man. I'm just here to, I appreciate you doing, I love you for it. Hey, but I'm doing my own thing. I holler at you, baby. Peace.
Right.
Niggas ain't groupies out here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't act like groupies. And that's what that was, because niggas niggas move like men. And in order to get that respect, that's how you gotta move. That's why I was like, when you say that, that's what that is. Like, I'm moving like a man. I'm gonna give you your flowers, but I'm gonna show you that I'm a man too. I'm not finna be up in like a fan. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that is.
I ain't gonna lie, Cass. I was a groupie for your movie, Sin City, man. I was like, man, I didn't go do the movie, man. And then everyone let his brother know I was man.
Hey, man, I was trying to reach out to everybody.
That's why I'm glad you talked to me at the bar that night. I'm like, hey, man, you know what? He gonna talk to me. I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna talk to me today.
Hey, man, and it was just like, dude, I'm sitting there, and to be honest with you, Chill, I bullshit you not. I think I told you this before. I wanted you in it, but I'm like, man, this motherfucker ain't gonna talk to me, man. Like, and now, like I said, not to rehash that back up, but I was just like, I ain't think he was gonna talk to me. Like, like I said, we never beat, we just didn't talk to each other. Not to bring that up, but like I said, we just never talked to each other. So I'm like, shit. I want, man, dude. I just want at least you and E just a cameo, just a walkthrough.
Hey, Chill, now you're gonna be in the next episode. You can't be a preacher in this one, right?
I know.
Oh, man, we're gonna go from Gates disciple to God's disciple, baby.
There you go. I'm gonna tell you, and I'm finna let it be known now. I'm letting it be known now. We about to reboot the Sin City.
Okay.
We about to reboot it. Hey, dude.
Wait, hold on. Before y'all get to Sin City, there's one more mogul I'm gonna touch on, because he ain't exactly a mogul, but he the one that's doing it right. And that's in my time, and that's TDE. He got the Kendrick Lamar, he got the J-Rock, the Schoolboy Q, he got all them guys, but I ain't really never even seen a nigga before. But I know that that's the nigga that's over the TDE.
Wait a minute, so hold on. Not to cut you off. No, I'm gonna ask you the question. So Kendrick Lamar not signed to Aftermath?
He signed to Aftermath, but it's a TD Aftermath thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he on TDE through Aftermath. So that's, as we compared all the rappers all the moguls of the 90s, now we finally got to, more of my 2010, 2009, more of my generation. And now we see a mogul in a different light. He moving like Biggs move. Because like I say, I ain't really never seen the picture of TD of a Punch. I think that's his name, Punch. I ain't never seen the picture. I don't know
what
him.
you're talking about.
All I know is TDE, and they signed the TDE, Top Dog Entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like he the one that he probably paying him right. He doing a label right, and he understand what he got on his roster, along with a guy like Rick Ross. Now, up until Meek Mill came out lately and said he ain't getting paid like he feel like he getting paid, I hadn't heard discrepancies about what we call Rick Ross label, Mafia Music or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybach Music. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we get more into the moguls that are doing it as far as paying their artists what they supposed to be paid.
Well, you know what? Not to cut
in that aspect.
Not to cut you off, because I and it's just a question. Well, anymore. I just want to see, like right now. I mean, they hot. You got they hot. They got this money they putting into use. Before I say, I'm not now. Let me get this. Let me say this right. I'm not gonna say that they're not moguls.
Right.
But I want to see the record label in 10 years from now.
Right.
I can be a hot motherfucker, and I bring you out, and I bring Chill out, and oh shit, we off to the races. Now 10 years from now, where is Sin City Records gonna be at?
Like I said, in 2010, we in 2021. So technically, he got 10 in.
Who?
He got 10 in TDE. They got
well, I thought I was saying Rick Ross.
Okay, I got you.
Now Rick Ross, I mean, because
he had a run, but I don't know if it was 10 though.
Right,
you got to run,
and you still your own artist.
That's a fact.
Now, when you able to sit back and say, "Well, you know what? I ain't got to make shit."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to make shit, and I keep this going.
Right.
Because I got the artist down to back me up.
Right.
That's what I mean. Like I say, I'm not saying they not moguls, but as far as the record label, I want to see where you at in 10 years.
Because just piggybacking off what you saying, honestly, we ain't getting those super labels like we got in the 90s no more. I feel like Rick Ross, he might have been the one that had the last run where everybody was paying attention. Now, we got TDE, but I'm saying when Rick Ross was doing it with me, and, he had Wale, you know what I'm saying, a couple other people. You know what I'm saying? Even T.I. to a certain point, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that we haven't seen it like we seen in the 90s as far as powerhouse.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying?
So that yeah, because like you said, T.I. Grand Hustle, but he is on artist right now. And when you sit back and say, I ain't gotta make another fucking album again.
Yep. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
Because a lot of times, like, okay, I got to make an album to pull us out the water.
That's a fact. A hit, at least.
Right. I gotta put a hit out the water.
And you know what? Y'all remember I was saying earlier how the people with No Limit was complaining about money and how what's they complain about money, but you gotta realize, man, that P and them was paying for everything they did. Room and board, housing, and, food. He paid them a weekly allowance. He paid them a salary every week, just like Maybach. Them, lawyer fees, everything. So when a person is getting paid all that stuff, now me as a group, me your boy, I love you, but this is business now. Now we gotta recruit that money I paid into you just to keep you where you at now. So now because I'm getting my money back, I'm not cheating you. You cheated yourself. Okay. That's like remember Cadillac Records when old boy Muddy Wise that was getting all the money from the dude Money record in the record label they had. But the one dude, Howlin' Wolf, he said, "No, man, I'm gonna keep this old truck right here. I got my own money. I don't need your money." You understand what I'm saying? So it's you and the artist. If you take all that stuff up front, they're gonna get their money back. It's just business.
Now, my man Wick put on here, and this is actually a question that not about Ludacris is another one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I actually that makes sense to me, and I'm gonna say because Ludacris had a motherfucker that was it Disturbing the Peace. That's what
yep. Disturbing the Peace.
DTB. You had Shauna. You had 2 Chainz, I-20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had damn.
Shauna.
Yep.
Yeah, Chingy. You had a nice little group, but then they said shit. Luda didn't want nobody to surpass him.
Yep.
And that's the problem when you got an artist as a, an artist like as the label head.
Yep.
Because he don't want to be surpassed. He don't want to be, because if he's still making music,
exactly,
he still want to be the king.
And that's what it was. And Ludacris was a superstar at a point. You know what I'm saying? Like
he was.
What what solidified him as a super, because he was making the music. I ain't gonna say that everybody wanted to hear, but he was making the music that solidified him in the game.
He was making music to make him a platinum artist.
But once he got to the point where he made that song for the Austin Powers soundtrack, that made him a superstar. And like you say, the ego don't want you to pass him at that point, because I just made a song for one of the biggest, movie franchises, at that time. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Austin Powers.
Well, see, that just goes back to that.
Break it down.
That goes back to what I say. When a motherfucker sit there and say, well, I want to be the star, like Suge, like Diddy, like, motherfucker can't take another motherfucker being a star.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And that's why Titty Boy at the time left and became 2 Chainz.
Right, and he had to pay, what, $100,000 to get out of his contract?
No, I don't think he out. Ludacris wanted more than that. I think he still Ludacris.
I think he did say he paid something to get out.
Yeah. What you say, Chill?
He paid something to get out. And Rick Ross started his record label in 2009.
We forgot about one more mogul. The last mogul that we probably forgot about. Baby Birdman.
That's what I'm going to say. Baby.
I forgot about Baby.
The Birdman, baby, I fly in any weather.
We forgot about Birdman. That's probably the last mogul.
You know what, though? Now, to say, I seen a recent interview with him, and that was probably the realest interview I ever seen him give ever. The man said, you know what, man? I was young. I fucked up a lot. They put that money in front of me. I fucked up. He said, I fucked up with Juvie. I fucked up with Wayne. I fucked up with all of them.
PG.
He said my thing was I was trying to look out for them, but I wasn't letting them be me. And I'm gonna hold this place. That's just like me telling you, I'm gonna hold your money. Now you 16, yeah.
I don't understand it all the way.
Right now you 25 and you learn the business. I'm still talking about I'm holding your money. Nah, you need to give me what's back.
Right. Yeah, and you know what? What I will say about Birdman is it's some mixed reviews on Birdman, because you got people who was on his label that feel exactly what you saying. Then you got some people who is real niggas from the street who wanted to get down with Birdman and understood the business at the time and understood what he was really offering. Because at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of these guys gave rappers game, whether they was paying attention or not. They gave them the game of what's going on. And that's why I don't feel like you can completely fault every mogul that we didn't mention. Now, they definitely had their play in it, but with an artist not having the game, or with an artist not completely knowing until he got older to completely, because it was just like when I was 13, it was just like, all right, let's say I was 10 and I heard the music my brother was playing for me, from Scarface to Suave House, you know what I'm saying? Which, all of them guys. And then I got to be old and I understood what they really meant. It's a different understanding as they got older when it came to business. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
So I can definitely but I can't completely fault those guys, because that is a business. Like you said, you paying for lawyers, you paying for tour buses, you paying for all of this other stuff that artists not thinking about because they know that I just sold out 10,000, 20,000 people.
That's what I'm saying.
That was $3 million right there. You tell me I only get 300,000 from it?
You 16. You want to see your fucking money.
That's
you,
right.
But you ain't, like you said, you don't know that. Hey, I just paid.
Yep.
I got a lawyer on retainer. And I got to pay 100,000 because you motherfuckers keep getting in trouble.
Just in case you do some shit. Just in case you do some shit.
Because you getting hired, that you doing everything up under the sun.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you. I think what everybody. I think a lot of moguls, what they should have did is took the motherfucking blueprint from Easy.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Because in what aspect?
And because you had you had the hottest rapper in Ice Cube, the hottest producer in Dre.
Yep.
Anything y'all touch was going double, triple platinum.
Facts.
And you want to get them crumbs?
Now you gotta say Jerry Heller name in there too.
Oh, but now, yeah, you do. But now at the end of the day, it was like
because he probably wrote the contract.
Now, if you look at it, and I'm just gonna go by the movie. I'm gonna go by the movie and all the interviews that I've seen. Motherfuckers telling you, this nigga fucking us. This motherfucking Jew fucking us.
Yeah.
You not listening.
Yeah.
This dude fucking us over every chance he get. Yeah, you ain't seeing it because you getting them and he fucking you.
Yeah, but he getting the most.
Yeah, but you get enough. You if he say I want a motherfucking Benz, he can go buy it. Jay Heller gonna make sure the motherfucker owner cool. Q, like I'm living with my mama still. I'm still at my parents' house.
That's a fact.
Dre, I'm still, man, shit, I got bills, all this shit.
And Dre was rapping and producing.
Right. So I'm like, dude, you lost, when you lost Dre and Q.
That was it.
You lucked up with Bone Thug. You got lucky because nobody compared to them until he got Bone Thug. But then by the time he got Bone Thug, too late, he about to die.
Well, I don't want to say what really happened to him.
I mean, but we that's a whole nother show. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
I forgot about Easy. I forgot about Easy. We got to throw Easy in the mix of a mogul.
Yeah. Oh, he was definitely a mogul. But like I said, he was the blueprint of, hey, look here. This is what you don't do.
Right.
Don't let these motherfuckers fuck. Man, shit. Now, I know this might sound fucked up. But if you gonna fuck somebody, you better fuck Ren and Yellow. Don't fuck you and motherfucking Cube and Dre.
That's a fact.
Then you got DOC, and granted, after DOC got fucked up, but his writing skills still on point. Yeah. He's still writing shit. You got Cube. Hey, come on, man. Oh, we can go find somebody else. Nah, that shit, man, that was lightning in the bottle. That shit don't come just like that all the time.
No, it don't.
And he never found nobody again.
And man, DOC, man, that was a talent right there that the world didn't get to.
Can you imagine America's Most Wanted, Death Certificate, all of that shit coming out on Ruthless Records? The Chronic, all that shit coming out on Ruthless Records? Oh man, dude.
It probably wouldn't have been up Death Row.
Hell no.
It wouldn't have been
It wouldn't have been a Death Row.
Chill, what you got for us on the topic?
Man, Easy E, man. I was out there when they was jumping, man. And when they was first popping out, and just to see them grow, man, from the Compton flea markets. I mean Compton swap meet, man, on Compton Avenue, man, and watching everybody just come up, man, and it was so beautiful. I mean, it was like seeing how Concord was coming up, man. You right there in the mix, watching all these different people bubble, and you going to the different parties, man. You see them doing their thing, and for Eazy-E, man, he was so smart, you know, because the first group they had that really bubbled was JJ Fad, you know,
But
JJ Fad bubbled first, and then you know he had La Raza, you know, he had the Mexican dudes that was coming out. This is from Malaza, you know, remember him? You know, so he had a female singing group, a female rap group, a Latino rap group, an R&B section, and he had so many. He was building a total record label, not just rap. Right. He had a record label was gonna span all different genres. You feel me? And he was one of the first rappers to actually do radio. He had his own radio station out there in LA. You see what I'm saying? And they took that same format that he did. Now they got Sirius XM. That came off of Eazy-E. You see what I'm saying? So all the stuff everybody doing, like you said, he was the blueprint. And he was very smart. And, you know, that's why he didn't want to really go against Harry. You know, what's the dude name? Keller. What's his name, man? The Jewish dude. Jerry Keller. He didn't want to kick him to the curb because he felt like without him, we wouldn't have got to where we was at. So I understand y'all mad, and let me try to work it out and get y'all money, but he just moved too slow.
Yeah, but I was just saying he wasn't listening.
Hey,
no, he wasn't listening.
You know, one more mogul I'm gonna bring up. Maybe one of the first black moguls. Probably the first one. Probably say he was the first one. Russell Simmons.
Oh, definitely.
Russell Simmons. What y'all got from your? I can't expound too much, but we know what Run DMC did.
The greatest. I'm gonna call Russell the greatest.
Okay, break it down.
I'm gonna call Russell the greatest because he set the bar. He set the bar. I mean, oh man, shit! Come on, man. This motherfucker had. I mean,
my Adidas.
Russell did it all.
That's right.
But then here's the thing that always just kind of killed me is that Run DMC never was signed to Def Jam.
What?
They wasn't. That was their management company. They never was signed. They never was signed to Def Jam. They was always signed to Profile.
See, y'all forgetting about the ones that came before Def Jam. Y'all forgetting about the, you know, like you said, the Profiles and what's the other one? The ones that had that did Rappers Delight. All them, you forget they was way before Def Jam. Sugar Hill Records. They was all black.
Oh, we can go all the way back, but and the only reason that I didn't try to go all the way back, Chill, because I know we got a crowd that's like,
I don't got to say,
you know, they right,
too young.
What the fuck they talking about?
I watched Grandmaster Caz on Drink Champs, but I can't expound on Sugar Hill.
Nah, that's why they want to go all. I want to go back to a point where I know
it's relatable.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, dog. I mean, we go shit. Come on, man. We go back to the Temptation Day. Hell, we didn't even say Berry Gordy. Shit. Yeah, I'll say that it's so much to do and so much to say on it. You know, it's just the fact that, you know, my thing is that what I guess my whole point at the end of the day is that we all can get this money easy. You know, like I said, I got little cousins. My little cousins came through. They watched Sin City. They like, dude, this need to be rebooted.
Let's keep it going.
And I'm like, fuck it, man. That little dude, my little cousin sat there, man, just give me something. Give me something. Yeah, I'm giving him different things. He just killing it. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna reboot this. So now let y'all know Sin City new episodes are coming.
The movie.
Yeah, they coming.
I want to say as some, you know, kind of some final words is that it's sad to say, but what it sounds like after all of the moguls we name is that the slaves become the slave masters. The slaves become the slave masters to a point.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Because when we talk about the money that artists want, or maybe they deserve, or maybe they don't know because they don't know about the business, it still make the moguls, even them, look like the slave masters. What you got for us, Chill? I saw you smiling.
I just here looking up stuff, man. You know, Def Jam started in '84, but Luke Records started in '85. You feel me?
So
just a few months apart. You know what I'm saying? And he was the first one to go up against the government for censorship.
Yep.
The reason everybody can say they want to say now, R&B, rap, whatever, that's across the board. It was because of him.
That's a fact. And he gave us the Peep Show.
Right. Hey,
but you know what though, man? For y'all, for people to know our Gary history, one of the biggest record labels in the country, black record labels in the country, was out of Gary Records. Was in Gary, Indiana.
Right.
It was bigger than Motown. It was bigger than Motown. What was her name?
Niecy.
VJ Records.
VJ Records. The lady owned it. The one. The lady. Damn, I can't think of her name.
VJ Records. They had the Beatles. They had everybody, but they ended up going out to California, and that's when they sound. Every time everybody left the Midwest and went to Cali, they sound dropped off because they didn't have that same organic music they got to where they was at. But VJ Records.
Yeah, VJ Records. Yep. It was a lady owned it.
Out of Gary, Indiana. Had the biggest record label.
YouTube world, y'all hear that? Y'all better know it. Shit, Chocolate City.
I think her name was Vivian Johnson.
You might be right.
We're gonna roll with it.
You may be right. I'm not really sure. I can't remember her name, but yeah, dude, like I say, our motherfucking city is so enriched with this motherfucking history,
culture.
You know what I'm saying? That people be sitting down like, all right, well, you know.
They introduced the Beatles. Her record label introduced the Beatles to the United States.
Yeah.
Well, Mike is, maybe it all makes sense. Shit. It all makes sense. Damn, that's crazy.
Now
I never knew. Crazy.
Of course, they got in Wikipedia. They trying to say that it was in Gary, Indiana, but Chicago. But Wikipedia, that ain't
that ain't real.
She was from out of Gary. In the 1950s.
Right. Shit.
Okay, no, I take that back. It do say it was Chicago area, but was founded in Gary, Indiana. Her name was Vivian Carter.
Okay, that was I knew it was okay.
Give us that history. That's what we need right there. Vivian Carter, VJ Records, Gary, Indiana. Better know it. You know what I'm saying? This place
in 1953.
Come on, man. My mother was born in 56.
The biggest black owned record label way before Motown, way before the other people in Chicago. This was black though. Way before the Philly sound. Chocolate City, baby.
Chocolate City, man. Come on, man.
We had it. And we're gonna bring it back.
We're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because man, it's too much talent out here, man. Too much talent.
Let me put this out here real quick. Any artist that want to get on the show and get on here and talk this shit with us, y'all more than welcome.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't just shouts out to Frank, shouts out to Chill. Hey, but any artist that want to get on here, like when we vibing, that's just what we doing. We vibe. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nobody calling in. We ain't got nobody talking about shit. You want to hit it? Let's go.
Exactly. That's what this show about. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to touch on the wrestling aspect. We're gonna get to that next week. You know what I'm saying? Because that's important too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely. Because now I'm gonna ask Chill real quick. Because now Chill, me and him was sitting there talking before the show got on. And I told him I feel like rap is like I feel like rap is just like wrestling. It's entertainment.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I equate rap to, wrestling.
Yep.
You know, because you got Ric Flair. Woo! How am I $1 million band and this, that, and other? And you got Hulk Hogan. Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, rah, 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 rah. Now on the flip side of it, you got Ice Cube. Kill a motherfucker, not gonna do the motherfucker. You got Jay-Z. You just got all these different jobs, but then when these people walk off that stage, they're regular people.
Yep.
Just like wrestlers. So it's all entertaining to me. Rap is just like wrestling.
To piggyback off what you're saying, the other side of wrestling, just like rap, when you have them wrestlers who go off script and break people down for real and hurt the stars for real, like your boy, the Genetic Freak, when he went out there and broke everybody down. He broke the biggest stars' arms and legs and everything. They kicked him out the thing. But that's just like the rappers who are really living their lifestyles, and then now you have all these young people dying and everything. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the light, it's the dark side of the rap game, like it was the dark side of rapping. I mean the dark side of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So
when I was a kid, you couldn't tell me that wrestling wasn't real. You couldn't tell me wrestling wasn't real. I thought that shit was real in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Say that out loud.
Yeah.
We heard you.
Me neither.
Right. You couldn't tell me. And when I got, when I first heard NWA and I saw Ice Cube for the first time, I thought Ice Cube was crazy. Oh, that nigga crazy. Here's a little something about a nigga like me. Never should have been let out the penitentiary. Oh man, that nigga Ice Cube just got out the joint. They went and got him out the joint. This motherfucker, they went and got him from college.
That's a fact.
Rap, wrestling. Rap, wrestling.
Yep.
It's all a show.
It's entertainment.
And the quicker that these young brothers get to understand that that's just what this is a show. Shit, make your money.
Exactly.
Make your
But you
money.
heard the trick that he said though, nigga ready to go to war about that flow.
Yeah.
and you know what? Just like in wrestling, I'm sure in rap, you had some niggas who was really living what they were saying. But you had some of them guys like that.
And here's the one thing about if you watch any wrestling shoot interview, they tell you, oh, we're gonna protect the business at all times. Mm-hmm. We're gonna protect. I mean, because back in the 80s, the good guys had to stay in a good guy locker room. The bad guys had to stay. You weren't even allowed to be seen with each other. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan could be seen with Big John Studd.
I don't know who that is. Ooh, y'all bringing up some
best
names.
of friends, though.
You said, wait, I just want to go back to the Genetic Freak because I ain't never, my generation started with.
Oh, Big Papa Pump, the Genetic Freak.
That was
the Genetic.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You talking about
Big Papa Pump?
No, what was his name?
Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner, that's what you talking about?
Man, Scott
Yeah.
Steiner.
Because that was my nigga right there. Scott
Steiner. You
You
remember he got kicked out the league, right?
Yeah.
He got kicked out the league because he started hurting everybody on purpose. They wouldn't let him be the champ. So he started hurting everybody who was supposed to be the champ. He started hurting them.
He picking them motherfuckers up because what it was is with him, he was an NCAA, what is it? NCAA wrestler. That motherfucker didn't want. He really knew how to wrestle.
He really had it, yep.
Nah, he knew them wrestlers.
He's out.
Yeah, right. He knew the wrestling moves, and he put that shit on their ass for real. And how big and strong that motherfucker was. He was
the Steiner recliner.
Recliner, right? That Steiner recliner. Oh, man, you can't get away from that big motherfucker.
That's a fact.
He's choking your ass out.
That was my nigga. And an unpopular name that people probably forgot, that was my other nigga, Dean Malenko. That was my other guy right there. He put you
now
in that leg submission. It was over.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go back.
That was my nigga.
I'm gonna go back all the way to the 80s on this one. I'm gonna go back to the early 80s. Chill, you remember this one? 2020, Dr. D. David Schultz when he smacked the 2020 reporter.
Yeah.
Stop.
They said it was fake.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, so you think wrestling fake? Oh, you still think wrestling fake?" That was an open hand slap to the face. Oh, fuck do you think, man? Mr. Fuji said it right there, cracking up like, look,
I remember Boogie T slipped out the nigga on the interview, boy. That shit was so funny, boy.
I say, man, that motherfucker. Hey, but see, just like rap, they protected the business,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And which is okay.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because they like, okay, when you come in our world, you got to protect the business.
Yep.
You know, but at the same time, hey, don't try this shit at home.
That's a fact.
Don't try this shit at home.
And that's all we did.
I know we need to break people down, boy. Them wrestling moves.
Dude.
Boy.
We used to fight people boy, back in the days. Oh, you better not get caught in no wrestling move. It was like that.
You get caught in that full Nelson, it's a wrap.
You ain't getting off that pavement.
Hey.
It's a wrap.
I know how to do all that shit. Boy, I put motherfucker the figure 4 in the heartbeat.
Come on, now. I know.
Right.
I know. Hey, let me just do something real quick.
Show y'all how to do this movie.
Let me try something real quick.
Why they ass dangling? They just dangling.
Uncle, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be telling you, tap out. You got to tap out. Can't get out till you tap out.
Oh man.
Man, we had some in the Marine Corps. They taught us called the 3-second kill, where you come up on somebody when they doing trench warfare. And man, when I came home on leave, when I first got to boot camp, I wrestled everybody on Tally. I mean, everybody. And only person I didn't wrestle was Big Mike. Because Big Mike was like, man, we out here smoking and drinking every day. This nigga walking around with 100-pound packs in his back. But we used to, the stuff they taught us, we first get in the military, man. I got the only person I tried to pick up was Big Andrew. And I dropped him back on top of me because he was so heavy and so big. But everybody else, man, I was putting them moves on them, man, off the wrestling and off the stuff they teach in the military, man. That's why I tell people, man, if you're not in shape, just like your rap, if you ain't in shape to get in that ring with nobody on that mic, just stay out. Just stay on out the ring. Don't even try it. Don't pick the mic up. If you ain't no freestyle demon, put the mic to the side. I'm not no freestyle demon. And right now, if somebody drop kick me right now, I'm calling the police. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if I'm gonna call the police, but hey, it might be an ambulance getting called afterwards.
And I'm telling like this, man. I done been to jail. I ain't trying to go back. That's all I'm saying.
You know what, Chill? I hope my older, mature side comes out. But if you walk up and drop kick me in the chest
with 2 feet. With 2 feet.
Hey, Chill. You walk up and drop kick me in the chest.
The gun range is active. The gun range is active.
I those prop guns, y'all. They prop
guns.
Sin City prop guns. So I want to bite to my dad. They want to pull the gun out. Sin City prop.
Like it's entertainment.
Right. Prop guns. These guns for the movie.
But man, I feel y'all wholeheartedly, man. Hey, that's another great episode of Sin City Sunday Vibing, man. Y'all keep rocking with us. Keep logging in, keep tuning in. Y'all like and share. Like and share. Like, share. Share, like. You know what I'm saying? Get this up out here because we're giving y'all great content. And we need people my age younger to keep feeding off this because we're trying to teach, learn, educate more than anything. You know what I'm saying? It's all entertainment. There's definitely some education going up in this, man.
We're gonna make Frankie give us the intro too. So when we start come on,
new song
coming on. We're gonna get Frankie get in the studio and give us a new intro.
We gonna get it
for
together.
This vibe.
We gonna get it together.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get it together, man. Hey, and look out for that Mind Right Grind Tight clothing. You know, I'm gonna keep coming with it. I've been slow and slacking on it, but don't give up on me. Sin City t-shirts, you know, they're gonna keep getting printed up. Y'all keep supporting everything that we doing because it's black owned and it's real. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we trying to support now. You know what I'm saying? Get away from all this design and shit. Y'all got the money. Don't keep wasting thousands of dollars on this. Come back to the people y'all know that y'all went to school with, that helped y'all grow. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Spend money with them, man. We're gonna keep this building because it's Black Dollar Matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we didn't kick y'all ass when we was in school, so y'all owe us anyway. You got last month so we get out of here, chill.
Yeah, man. May the Most High keep you. May the Most High bless you, man.
Amen. Amen.
That's what's up. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Sin City Radio. We present the vibe tonight. Y'all check us on Kazone.com. You know what I'm saying?
Good stories.
Hey, check it out. Hit us SinCityRadioShow.org. We still got that motherfucker totally uncensored. Put on there what the fuck you want to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hit us up, man. That's what we gonna do. Trinity, what's up? I'll see you. Love you, baby.
Amen.
So you know what? We up out of here the next Sunday. Sin City Vibe. That's how we gonna do.
Love.